Exactly 3 years ago, I had my first date with Anouk. I've known her for half a year. She was my colleague, but we started dating, and our first date on the 4th of January, we had 14 hours, a 14 hours long date. And you know what? That week after, we never stopped dating. Until now, we never stopped dating. But that week after, I was asking her questions. Every day I came up with more obstacles that would stand between me and her, especially on my side. I was like, if you know this part of me, will you still love me? If you know that part of me, do you still like me? So that first week I was rawly honest with all of my dark sides with her. So half a year ago, exactly half a year ago on the 1st of January, we married. I gave her my wedding vows, as we call it. This is my ring. And before I did the wedding vows, I gave her a disclaimer. I was rawly honest with her. I didn't want to romanticize the whole thing, but I wanted to give her my commitment, but in a realistic way. So I've used these words before in different contexts, in different poems, and knowing our weaknesses and sharing them just makes us stronger. So this is the love of fuck-ups. I hereby declare a love of fuck-ups with a desire to marvel, but I will mess up. I don't have it all together. We are chosen together to gather our scatters, fragile and frail as a love boat sets sail, but we are not ashamed to fail. Because every single day is a chance to renew, and I believe in the mercy from a higher point of view. No differences between us will ever tear us apart. In each other's hearts we trust. We will be slow to judge. Though we live in a world heartbroken, we will glue with love what breaks and won't use fake romantic expectations to force others down on luck to up to date. Won't take this for granted in the everyday. I'm not a perfect man, not afraid to admit it, but let's plant red roses in our deepest shit. As a duo or apart, we are unique and it matters. The same letters are shared in sacred and scared. The same letters are shared in sacred and scared. Let's carve the scars of our heart out and turn them into art. Let's ridicule status quotes and the bourgeois. Ignore the pressure of leading the perfect life. We don't have to play husband and wife or pretend and act a certain married way. We're just intuitive, different characters looking for something divine to play with us. We don't need checks and balances. No man from Mars and Vimo from Venus list. There are more planets to discover than just this. You and I verse, you and I first. What are stars if your heart isn't in it? From the inside out, without a shadow of a doubt, a grassroots family reaching for the clouds. There is no shame if somewhere down the lane we blunder, discovering truth in beauty, awe and wonder. And even when our souls have wounds and hearts are torn, the ink of our love letters writes poetry to be reborn. Let's not read how-to books and marriage for dummies. Shut the eyes of critical onlookers. Our presence are omni. Loosen ourselves from how we are supposed to and just be and do this, making the most of feeling free. Devoted to frailty and deep messy spirituality, dedicated to spontaneity and the powers that be. We are true love of fuck-ups, where life is bursting from each kiss. No secret wish lists and empty promises, just growing together with our imperfection. Winning each other is worth the risk. But we are never finished. Ah man, ah woman, awesome, us.